Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 2656 in Candy Crush Saga. This is a special dedication. One of my viewers has let me know that this has changed considerably, even the size of the board and also the number of moves we get. The problem is I only get to see the name and not hear the name. So this is a special dedication for you, Andrea or Andrea. I'm not sure since I've had friends with both names. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I want you to know that this is for you, and I will try my best to see what needs to be done to get this cleared. We've got 20 moves now to collect 2 ingredients. We've got to get these down to the base here. We've got to get through licorice locks and frosting, more licorice locks. It's not easy. We have a very limited field, but it looks like we only have 4 colors on the board. I'm going to try to use that to my advantage. This marmalade is in the way. Is this the very best move I have? With only 20 moves, I have a chance to kind of dwell on these things. I think it is. Until I can get some sort of special to open up these licorice locks, I'm probably going to be stuck here, which means that even if I know what needs to be done on the board, I might not be able to get it done. If I do this, I take out the marmalade around here, which is helpful because sometimes then we'll have a blank spot where the candy doesn't populate all the time. But we will then get the ingredient in the way. So I think what I'm going to try to do before I unlock these ingredients from the marmalade is to try to get a special. I'm going to try to bring a blue in. There we go. So now I've got a special where I can try to open things up a little bit more. I don't want to lift that. Then I don't get that to hit anything I need. I'll come down here and knock this out and keep trying to work this down some. Now this is open, but also now I've got the ability to at least get a little bit of that licorice out of the way. Should I move this off to the side? Well, here's the thing. That can create problems. It's harder to work with something along the side than it is in the center. The bad news is this is my only move. So when we're faced with this, we have to give ourselves a little bit of leeway. If I don't win this, I'm going to look back at this and go, well, remember that one time I didn't have any choices? I didn't have an option to make a strategic move. I just had to make the only move on the board. So at least it gives me a little bit of an excuse as to why I don't get it done the first time around. I'm trying to knock through here and give myself more real estate, more area, more space to be able to make these specials that I need to get this done. Not going well, is it? Let's knock this out. Now what I can try to do is concentrate the colors down. If I don't have a lot of one color on the board, I may try to remove it. Also, look at this here. I don't have a lot of orange on the board, so I could take out the orange. But what I would rather do is move this into the center so we can hit all of these, if I can keep it there when I detonate it. Now, again, very few moves. Taking out the orange will give me an opportunity to make a bit of a cascade. I'm going to bring this down so it can hit here if I can get it to set off, and I was able to. But I can see where you're having trouble, Andrea/Andrea. I just feel so goofy not being able to address you. But I just don't want to make any mistakes, you know. Let's see. So yeah, it's tough because I feel like I've made some fairly decent moves and I didn't get close. And notice I was right about this not populating. So that is a concern that we have to deal with, but I still think it's wise to open this area up as quickly as possible. So even if we know what needs to happen, it's not always easy to get there. But the more we play, win or lose, the more experience we gain, not only for this level, but for all of the other levels we're going to be playing. And so we have to look at it as an investment and be a bit patient with it. Sometimes it will require luck, but we can take a lucky board and ruin it by playing poorly. So I'm going to pause the recording, come back with a new board. I'm going to contemplate each and every move, probably even better than I did this time because I'll be instructing less. And we'll see how long it takes to get this done. I'll keep count so you know how many tries it takes. Be right back. Here we are on the second playthrough. Now I have a couple of different options. I can do this to get rid of orange because I don't have a lot of orange on the board. Or I can do this to open this up. I think getting rid of the orange might be a better option. And it seems to be. I was able to get a stripe that cleared all of this out, followed with another stripe. So that's pretty good. Now I don't want to shift that over, but I can move it up and take out those licorice locks right away. There we go. Can I get a purple over here? No, I can't move that over. I can't bring anything down. So it's best to do this. Just because I have a move doesn't mean it's the best move. So I want to contemplate. Is this the best move? Probably. It's going to give me another stripe. Is it best to put these stripes together? No, I'd like to have them separate. I'd like to move one over. I don't know that I'll be given that opportunity. And I could make a different move. I could make another move, but leaving this alone isn't likely to change this scenario much. Maybe, matching those purple together. I could then get the orange. I could make a few different moves, but it's not likely to change it significantly. Here's something, though, to watch for. I can put these two together and make a striped combo, right? That would take out a column and a row. But I would be better off taking out 2 columns worth. I don't need to open anything up here. This would be marginally helpful. What I need is to get rid of all of that frosting. So if I do this, that doesn't work. But if I set off the purple will take out these frosting and it'll hit the green, which will take out another layer of these frosting. So that's, I think, my best choice on this board. Now I can make a stripe here, but is that worthwhile? I don't think so. I don't think it's strong enough. I don't think it's placed well enough. There is a possibility I could move it over, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Instead, I'm going to take out more of this frosting and work on making other specials. I like this better, and I like this a lot because it crosses through here. And I could try to get an orange here. There's a 25% chance, right? Because we've got 4 colors. I think I'm going to try it and see what happens. Nope, didn't work. Not everything we try is going to work, but we have to keep trying and see what does work. There's no way, because of the constricted space here, I'm going to get that done. So instead, I will just open it up as boldly as I can. Sometimes you want to wait and set up the very best move. When we have so few moves on the board, that's a tough order. So sometimes we need to just keep using the specials we have to create more opportunities. Now I don't have much purple on the board, and if I do this, I do take out a layer of frosting. So I think I'm going to do that. Also, it's low to the ground, so it creates that cascading opportunity, right? Here I can make a stripe that's lined up to head along here. Now here's the thing, do I need to take out all frosting and all licorice? No, because I could try to get these straight down and not even worry about the things on the side. That's in theory. In practice, we know that the more I have removed, the easier it's going to be. I might be able to get a striped wrapped combo, or color bomb striped combo here on my last move. I don't think that this is enough to get things done. I don't have much orange over here. But it shows that on my second attempt, things went better for me. Probably it's a combination of it being a better board, of me paying closer attention, and of me making better moves. So I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to leave this as instructive, and then I'll come back and we'll see if we can put it all together. Okay, so this is my 6th try here. Let's see what we can do. Not much. I'll do this to open things up, mostly because I didn't have many other choices. And now I get to take out blue, which is lovely because I get a stripe, and I didn't have much blue on the board. Again, back to really mediocre moves. Instead of taking this, I'm going to do this, and now I'll set that off. There we go. Now we're getting some, little bonus there. I'm going to take this instead of going for this straight away. Any way I could get that orange down? Nope, really not. I mean, I suppose I could finagle it with this, try to put this together with something, and right now this isn't extremely helpful. But anything I do is going to offset everything else. I mean, if I take out the purple, this would go away to drop this down, but this would go away, and everything else would be off kilter. So I'm going to do this first. I'll probably end up using this just with a straight color because it's not in a great position for me to make a combo out of it. It's not a likely occurrence. But until I have a good use for it, I'm not going to just set it off. Try to get the orange together here. I'm actually going to do that. That works better. Oh, look at this beautiful striped rib combo. It's going to hit this licorice that's waiting for me over here. It's going to put this in a better position to get a special. Now I can do a stripe or a wrapped if it holds. The problem is with the wrapped, it helps down here a lot more. With the stripe, it has the potential to help here. The bigger problem is I don't have a lot of blue on the board, so no matter what I do, it's going to be a bit mediocre at this point in time. I'm thinking about just doing another striped wrapped combo. I'm going to do a stripe. And then I'm going to maybe lose it because I'm going to try some other things. Now I think I'll do this. I had a good move and I didn't want to lose it, and I was willing to lose the combo there. All right, this looks pretty good. I know I could have made more wrapped, but I had the opportunity to get down here and maybe make a little bit of an effect over here. Now look at this. I could make another color bomb, but then I would run out of moves. We have to hope that there's enough power in this to get that done. And there is. Yay, on my 6th playthrough. That's me getting it done, and I hope that all of you have at least as much success, maybe even more than I did. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, put those below. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.